the old. Well. Welcome back, Three Cap Podcast. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. Had a bit of a hiatus there. Bit of illness. Still got a bit of a mild infection. Something going on there. But yeah, it's good to be back. How are we feeling?
Decent.
Yeah, feeling good.
Feeling good. Obviously, it's fins up in here today.
It is.
I've got the jacket on there. We've got the hat on. We've got the bottle over there.
I'm a bit of a dodger.
Yeah, not much going over there. But anyway, this week, not really any set topic. We're just gonna kind of introduce a new segment. Coachy's what is it called? Coachy's recap. Sports news recap.
Coachy's three cap.
Coachy's three cap
of the
new
week.
segment. So basically, that's what it's going to be is just kind of running through everything that happened in the sporting world over the week or 2 weeks now because we've had a bit of a break there. But yeah, Coachy's three cap. What do you got for us? What's the news? What's happening?
I'm going to start off with a topic very close to your heart.
Close to my heart. I think
the Lakers.
Yeah.
Patrick Beverley to the Lakers for Horton Tucker and Stanley Johnson. How you feel about that?
To be honest, I didn't even know Stanley Johnson was involved in that trade.
Yeah, those two.
Stanley Johnson's a good player. It doesn't really matter about what we gave away. I've never liked Patrick Beverley.
The thing is, though, yeah, I don't like Pat Bev, but the thing is, though, Horton Tucker has been up for grabs with some big people. Like, they were always, he's not, we're not trading him away.
Yeah,
and they've traded him for Pat Bev.
And so I don't know kind of where that's going. I don't know if that opens it up to get rid of Westbrook, but I've never liked Pat Bev. I've been talking shit about him for years, really. And, like, for example, the brother was on the scorers table last year when they made the playoffs. Like, that's all. They just
playing game, by the way.
All they did, they just made the play. They won one game, made the playoffs, and he's on the scorers table crying. Like, he just dropped 80 in Game 7 in the finals. You know what I mean? Things like that. I don't know, maybe... Oh, yeah, I just cannot stand him. I'm trying to bloody learn to love him now. Like, he's all right three-point shooter, things like that. But defensively... But again, he's too old, not that good of a three-point shooter to make a difference, I don't think. But yeah, not a big fan of that move. I don't know where the Lakers are going. I was expecting Kyrie and I ended up with Patrick Beverley. So
just on that, like we were talking yesterday, and we sent through the trade that they declined.
Yeah, that's what
for
I had
Horton
next,
Tucker.
yeah.
What was that? Do you have that?
Hield,
so
it was
Buddy Hield, Miles Turner, Daniel Tice for Horton Tucker. Russell Westbrook.
And two picks.
And they declined it.
Why the hell would they not make that happen?
Like, to me, you get an elite three-point shooter.
Yeah.
You get an elite rim protector in Miles Turner. A guy who can also space the floor and shoot threes.
Which is what the Lakers need.
And like, you put him with LeBron James and AD, or even if just AD stays healthy, you've got two guys here that dominate around the rim, and then LeBron James can do anything. The best player
point guard
ever.
And that'd be such a good lineup because AD doesn't like playing center; he likes playing power forward. And
so then you have a genuine center in Miles Turner.
He's led the league in blocks. I don't know if he did it last year, but
I don't think he did it last year, but he has. I think he has previously. Once. But even if he hasn't led the league, he's still an elite rim protector and
space the floor.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what happened there. The thing is, we don't know the full story of any of these things, but it just pisses you off because to end up with Patrick Beverley is just absolutely pathetic from the Lakers. I'm going to wait until they finish free agency to kind of make something happen, but we'll see where it goes with the old Lakers.
Just on that though, another thing that I seen this morning was Utah looking to trade Conley, Clarkson, and who's the other one?
Bogdanovich.
Yeah. And I seen apparently Lakers are very interested
in all three.
Yeah, I seen that too. Or one of them.
I think it might have been
Clarkson.
Yeah, I
think Clarkson's been there before.
Bogdanovich is.
Yeah, and I think Conley has a bad contract as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I think they're trying to move Westbrook for him. But I think Clarkson will be all right. Bogdanovich, he can space the floor. He's a shooter, but. Yeah, I don't like any of those guys. But watch the Lakers somehow end up with Mike Conley and still keep Westbrook and still keep Patrick Beverley. It's like, what are we doing here?
They'll end up with Conley, Bogdanovich, Patrick Beverley, and Westbrook. God. and they'll lose Clarkson.
Yeah, seriously.
And they'll probably trade away for somebody else that.
Utah are really looking to blow it up.
Yeah.
They're looking to rebuild.
And
with
is that
Sexton.
is that a bit of a segue into the recent trade that's happened?
It is. Mitchell to the Cavs for 3 first-round picks, unprotected.
Yeah.
2 pick swaps, Sexton, Markkinen, and I don't know how to say his name. It's Agbaji.
Let me see.
Agbaj.
Yeah, he's a bum anyway. He's a bum.
It's just a role player, but still, you're getting another. You said Utah won.
I thought Utah won. You thought Cavs won?
I think the Cavs won that trade by
Cavs
far.
I think only because, Utah have, tried for so many years already with Donovan. So they might and they're like, they got to the point where, okay, no, they're not going to, do anything. And I think it's true, they're not going to do anything. So to get Sexton and the 3 picks.
At Markkinen's pretty good
Markkinen's
too.
all right. He's a bit here and there. But to get 3 picks and Sexton, a young player, for someone they're kind of, given up on. And bit of a screaming hot take before I throw it over to you. I don't think Donovan Mitchell, I think his regression is going to start very soon because really his game is based on athleticism, which isn't really, unless you're LeBron James, it doesn't really, last very long because he's very small.
He's a tall, smaller guy.
Yeah, I don't know how he is on the defensive end. Do you know? Is he all right?
He's not bad.
Yeah.
He's not bad, but he always had Rudy there to help.
True. Yeah.
So you don't actually know how good he's going to be with Rudy there.
But he's got Evan Mobley and Jared Allen.
Yeah, no, but if Utah kept him, you don't know how good he's going to go defensively.
Yeah.
So it's probably a good thing they got rid of him.
That's why I think those 3 picks will turn out better than what Donovan Mitchell will be like whenever those picks are.
Sexton's a good player.
Yeah, Sexton's mean.
Right now, it's just about rebuilding.
Yeah. But what were your thoughts on that trade?
I think they win. The Donovan Mitchell is still very good. Colin Sexton.
He's a good 3-point shooter too.
But Colin Sexton's been injured for how long? Like, he was nearly all of last year. The year before, I don't know how many games he played. But I just think the Cavs, with what they're doing at the moment, like with Darius Garland's an awesome point guard.
And it would go good with Donovan. I think
Donovan Mitchell.
I think it's a win-win.
Both
teams
win.
Karis LeVert.
Karis.
Yeah,
Karis LeVert.
I think it's a win-win because both teams kind of got what they want. Cavs got better, and what's called Utah got their picks for their rebuild, and that's what they're doing right now. So
And watch them rebuild into nothing.
Yeah, they're going to do the exact same
they
thing.
do have like a ridiculous amount of picks
Yeah.
over the next couple of years, so we'll see where that goes.
What else? Gallinari. Did you see what happened to him?
What's my man Danilo up to?
I
What's he
seen it
done?
this morning.
ACL.
The same one. He tore his ACL in 2013. He's just torn the exact same one again.
Just retire, buddy.
Yeah, give up.
Give it up.
Those
Yeah,
pump
we've
fakes,
all
I think
seen
they-
your old 5 pump fake into an air ball, brother. Give up.
Yeah, I think it's
No,
over.
I didn't mind him at the Hawks, but again, like he's getting a bit old.
Yeah.
Probably just give
It's
it
a
up.
bit rough for the old bloke. Bit of MLB news. The Los Angeles Ales. Did you know about the Ales?
Yeah, new team.
Are they a new franchise coming in? The Ales?
They're new.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, they are.
The Angels are for sale. Their owner obviously doesn't want to be their owner anymore. He's chucked up for sale, and someone that we all know, Joe Lacob, the Golden State Warriors owner. He's high in contention to take over, which could be a good thing. And also, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the Rams owner, the Stan Kroenke or something.
Kroenke.
They're
He's moldy.
Yeah, Kroenke. They're up there as potential buyers, which could be good. Because I don't know what they're going to do with Shohei Ohtani, but
Yeah, that's the only Angels player I know.
Shohei, he's the first player in modern, like the AL, NRL history to produce a 30-10 season, which is 30 home runs, 10 wins.
And is Angels in the big league, like the major league?
Yeah.
Why do I never hear about them? Apart from him.
Because they don't have a good squad.
They suck.
Yeah. But like
Same stadium or different stadium?
Like when you think about it, that's different stadium. They're in Anaheim.
Oh yeah.
So when you think about it, look who they got to compete with. They got to compete with the Dodgers, who's in LA, and then like not far away from them, they got San Diego Padres,
Yeah, close as shit.
which they just got the best player in the league, one of the best players in the league, in Juan Soto.
I don't even know who that is.
Massive
Yeah,
guy.
one of the best supporters in the world. Skip.
Yeah, Skipsy. Oh, have you just recently signed your contract
He reckons,
with San Diego?
He reckons I'm a San Diego fan. Then they've been losing. He goes, I might change to the Houston Astros.
No, you can do that.
You can just quickly change.
You demand a trade.
Yeah. And
it
it's
got
gone straight
accepted.
through. No one vetoed it. It just went
Oh,
straight through.
beauty.
Beauty.
Because I think the Astros are really fighting for you to have you over in
Yeah, as a
Houston
fan, they just really want me to be part of their franchise, you know. So
Yeah,
moving
so
forward.
that's
You got
that's
them,
it.
and then you got the second best team in I think it's the NL West, San Francisco Giants, who are
San
also,
Franciscan, is it?
yeah, they're massive competitors, and that's all overcrowding them. Like they only have Shohei,
And they honk.
and they honk. Yeah, he's 30 home runs, 10 pitching wins. Not everyone either just bats or pitches, and he's doing both.
So, and he's carrying. So if they get bought outright, do they then move cities?
I think they'll probably stay,
Yeah.
but who knows? Honestly, You don't
I reckon
know
they
what's
might
gonna
bring them
happen.
to Redcliffe and like could be a Dolphins like because then we have a
It could be they're red as well, so it'd be like a.
that's what I mean.
It'd be
That's,
Red City vibes.
that's why it just makes sense. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And Liverpool's going to come as well.
Yeah, no, he's got both. So just
Is that Liverpool,
Just think about it.
Dolphins, Angels, three
and-
amazing
cool.
franchises.
you got to look at the economy in Redcliffe. It's just booming right now with the Dolphins and Wayne Bennett. Wayne Bennett's really attracting all the
All the
Angels.
attention, even Shohei. Fernando Tatis Jr. We've talked about him a couple podcasts ago about how he was wheeling and dealing, so to speak, and his endorsement with Adidas has been ripped up
Ah shit! How much was that worth?
north of 100 mil.
And that he's the drug cheat, right?
Yeah,
Like the Astros.
yeah.
Kittens.
So he's that's your boy. He plays for the Padres. So
Yeah, that's his guy.
You didn't.
And then
2 minutes ago, I just been traded to the Astros, mate. So I
yeah,
know what you're
and
talking
which are
about.
also drug cheat. So he's a bit of a
he's a bit of a he
Bit of a
loves
druggie.
he loves the drugs.
yeah, loves a needle that good.
But yeah, so that's been ripped up. So he's pretty much just ruined his young career.
Do you reckon he'll get
He'll
it?
come back,
Yeah, he will.
I reckon. He's only suspended for 80 games,
But 100 mil, bruv.
but you've ruined an 80. Like, who's actually going to sign you after that?
No,
Who's
not for endorsements.
Not
no.
endorsements.
Yeah, no.
That'll be very hard.
100. What about
Pause
the?
as well?
Wait, what's hard?
Me, by the way.
Sweet.
Bit of NRL.
NRL.
Nels.
What happened?
Nelson Asafa Solomona.
Yeah, what
He's
happened?
been charged that many times. That's why I was on this page over here. I'm going to read out some of the charges
Bit of a
that
side
he's
note.
had. I was going to talk about it a couple
Is
weeks
it-
ago,
is
but
that
it's
this
been
year?
this is all this year. So round 3, careless high tackle, $1,000 fine. Round 18,
He's like
careless high
6'9" though,
tackle,
so
$1,800 fine. Round 19, careless high tackle, $3,000 fine, and dangerous tackle, $3,000 fine, which was when he dropped on Wade Egan and almost broke his teeth. Also, last week against the Roosters. did I just
was
look
that
last?
the late shot on Moses?
No, that was
That
this
they crying
week.
about?
That's who that's under review right now. But last week, it was an elbow to the head on the ground. I think it might have been against Joey Manu, but he got fined for that $1,800. When do you stop giving the man fines and actually suspend him?
Has he ever been suspended for a game though?
So
No.
I can't remember what the exact thing. Since I think it was 2015, so 7 years, he's been charged 18 times by the judiciary, and he's missed 3 matches. 18 times.
Is he a grub or what?
I don't know if it.
These high tackles,
He
he's
plays,
tall
he
as shit.
plays
first of all.
aggressive.
Yeah, I get that, but that just because you're tall doesn't mean it's okay.
There are
but
other
you've
tall
got like, yeah, he's not the only person in the league that's tall.
Yeah,
You don't see anyone else making those.
yeah. Like I'm 6'7", so I was like, I don't.
But
get
I don't
charged.
do that.
But like, even still, like, you've been charged. Well, just then what Coach read out, he had like 4 charges this year with careless high tackles, and he hasn't been suspended. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing. They're all
how
for
are
the
you?
same
How are
thing.
you getting? Yeah, how are you getting away with it?
Does he get sin binned at all? Does it ever?
Nah.
Does it affect the team? Like,
Nah.
or just on report and then keep playing.
On report, keep playing,
Just
and
keep
then
getting fines.
get
He's
fined.
been fined.
Well,
I read somewhere.
for him. Why would he?
Exactly.
Why
for
would
him-
he make a change?
But that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
what, like how, like, and I'm like, I don't know how many times Jared Rea-Hargreaves has been charged in his
He
life.
is a
but
grub. What did he do the other day? Last week?
Like,
He did
carried
something.
on a bit on the ground with Nelson, but like,
That's right.
but at the same time,
he gets
if that's
charged
it,
all
if
the
that,
time.
yeah, he gets charged. He'd be suspended for weeks.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that what Nelson done the other week to Wade Egan, dropped on him, elbow to the jaw, like
I didn't
He
see
said
that.
he
Was
sent
it a
him
grub
off.
move?
It was a very
purposely
grubby.
grubby move, and he got nothing. And
Not even a fine, or just the fine.
just a fine. But Lindsay Collins last week makes a tackle,
A hip drop tackle.
but I don't even think it was a hip drop tackle. He was
wasn't,
literally
but that's
tackling
what
the
they
legs, and he landed on someone's ankle, and he got 4 weeks. Are you serious?
But Felice Kafusi did the same thing in the same game, got nothing.
Like, it's a
Felice
joke.
Kafusi.
Yeah.
Might be a bit of a conspiracy on our hands here. Melbourne Storm getting away with things.
But that's the thing, though. Brandon Smith did it a couple of weeks ago against Tino. Obviously,
Nothing?
Tino and that are mates, and so he just got up. But he got nothing. But it's the fact that it's not being cited because some people don't stay down. The people that stay down, obviously, they're hurt. But those people that are doing it are getting charged, and then the people that do it and then they don't,
other
the
person gets
person
straight up.
doesn't. Yeah, they don't get cited for it because
I think the hip drop though is
it's so inconsistent.
It's massively inconsistent. But I don't even think like people unintentionally, like Pat Carrigan's one, that was intentional. He purposely did that. But
Snapped
other
his
people
leg.
that like we're playing a high intensity physical game.
Yeah.
Like people are going to swing around and accidentally
things
land
do
on
happen.
people's ankles. It's not or make a tackle and it ends up hurting, like someone's fallen underneath and hurt their leg. It's not a purpose thing. Like even at the start of the year when Hayes Dunster, when he got injured from Tyrell Fuimono,
Yeah.
that wasn't purpose. He swung around and made a tackle trying to stop someone, which is the whole point of playing NRL, is you are defending to stop people. You're not
And, like, look,
halfway
that
through a
literally-
tackle
that's
going to
literally
let him
his-
go and go, oh,
Yeah, and
I
that's
might
literally
get
his
suspended.
brother-in-law. So why would he do that on purpose?
Exactly,
You know what I
and
mean?
he got, what did he get, 6 weeks or something like that?
yeah.
Oh my
Like,
god!
it's
I don't know. He
it's
got
just a
suspended for that.
joke. Like there's so many, and it's so inconsistent.
That's the thing. That's what I'm asking though. When do you stop just giving him fines? Because he's clearly not learning.
Well, there's not like
Give him suspensions.
He should be suspended. Like
And it's not the same
What
as
is
rugby union, is it? Because they're getting put on report and then reviewed after. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
So it's not an on-field decision. Oh, he kind of missed that. It's reviewed and then still.
And then
a
still
fine.
not.
Oh, still he's sweet. He's
just give him a fine, $1,000.
and
What's that going to do?
There's got to be some sort of demerit point system for grubs in the game too.
But
Like
they went away from that because, and I get why they went away from it, because
went away from what?
from
The demerit
from the
point
whole
system.
carryover points and stuff like
Oh,
that.
was there actually a thing?
Yeah, there was, but I get why they went away from it because people were missing out on big games
For minor things.
for
just
minor
because
things just because of
things that-
carryover points, and I get it, like it should like you do the wrong thing, you penalise for it, but they went to this fine system, but I don't think that's fair. Like I don't think what he's doing is fair. How can you have 4 kilos high tackles in one season and not miss one game?
There needs to
not
be
even not miss a game. Like
Maybe there needs to be a carryover thing to a certain extent. Like if you do like
maybe they
4
look at it and go,
repeated-
"You've got 4 kilos high tackles. You're suspended for 2 games."
4 in a row.
It's a bit common sense based.
Watch your
like-
tackles. Keep them down 2 weeks.
or maybe even don't have that. So just like obviously grade them, but don't have the carryover points and just start charging people because
How about we put someone in the judiciary room that actually knows what they're doing? Because
Yeah,
these
'cause
people
these
seem to
people-
not have a clue. They honk.
we're
got
picking it up
some
and no
desk
one else
jockeys.
is for some reason.
But we're extremely elite
That's the
and
thing.
experienced sports analysts. So, you gotta, kind of, they don't have the experience we do.
Yeah,
Kind of
that's the
thing. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yep. Bit of tennis.
Tennis.
Wow. Making its debut.
Yeah, a bit of a debut. I'm a bit of a curious guy. I love me some curious.
He's getting sued. That's not the news, but he is getting sued
What for?
by. So he played in the U.S. Open final against Medvedev,
This muppet.
and some fan. I was gonna say some derogatory words, but I won't. She was talking to him during the final. Curious. She was drunk, and he said, like, kick her out.
I think I remember that.
She's had
yeah.
like 700 drinks, mate. Like, kick her out. She's suing him because what was it? Was a defamation
Yeah,
of character.
Yeah.
Like
Sis, get a job. Come on.
Be quiet.
Yeah.
You know you're at the tennis. You told. Shush.
Quiet, please.
he's trying to play the biggest
Shut it,
game of
please.
his.
Yeah.
He's trying to play the
Shanice.
biggest game of his career, and you're talking to him.
And
What
it's
are you
moving
doing?
a lot like a rat.
Your mouth is moving a little like a rat.
Shut it. Yeah.
Plus,
You're a muppet next.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about that idiot.
because she's a dick.
Yeah, but anyway, my guy Kyrgios. Oh, is that this tennis news? No.
No.
Shout out Kyrgios. Go.
Shout out to one of the goats of the sport, the woman herself,
Serena.
Serena.
She's mouldy.
She's finished her illustrious career. She got kicked out of the US Open because she lost to an Australian. I don't know her name, how to pronounce it.
Oh, you got it there on the paper though?
No. I just seen it before we started. It's like Tojlanovic or something.
Yeah, it is. I'm Serbian, I know.
But
half
yeah,
Serbian.
she's got him out there.
But she smoked Serena or what?
Yeah, unfortunately her career's come to an
Yeah,
end.
but too old. But too old.
But that's the way life is.
She's a big girl.
She's a big
Jesus
girl.
Christ, she's huge. She's
Chair
jacked
Gil.
as shit too.
That's a chair gill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aubameyang to Chelsea. This is a bit of EPL
Emmerich
news.
Aubameyang.
He is he's elite. Honestly, we needed a striker, and he's
I don't know if he's elite. He's good,
he's a
and he's
beast.
what you need.
That's why I think he's elite. 'Cause he's on my team.
Yeah, you can
Baby, I got it.
He's got no He hasn't won any major titles. I
No,
don't
but
think.
he was good at
but
Arsenal,
he's
and
good.
he's been good. I think he went to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Like, you definitely need a 9.
Yeah.
Obviously, he had Lukaku last year, but was up to no good. So
That'll be Prince.
Prince is jamming. He's deaf. He can't hear that.
Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah,
Sorry.
anyhow, carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aubameyang. I think he'd be good for you. Again, your front three, I don't know what that looks like now. Obviously, Raheem Sterling on the left.
Would you have a
Aubameyang up front. He's got to start. And probably Kai Havertz on the right.
yeah?
Yeah, I think it's a good move for you.
Who's that? Who's the other guy that's on loan to us? Do you know?
No,
I've never heard of him.
neither have I. We
So-
need we need Lockie Keenan
We need
back.
Yeah,
we need
see,
EPL expert.
We're
Yeah.
struggling. We're struggling.
Struggling
for
without him.
Lachlan.
We're in
Yeah.
shambles here.
We
We're
need
in
that
tatters.
expertise, but that expertise comes at a high price tag. You know,
It
that's
does.
a bit out of budget for this week.
We've got to save up for another couple of
Yeah, we've
weeks.
kind of spent the whole, first season of the podcast budget on that episode last week. But anywho,
All bums, All Blacks, first time losing 3 straight at home in 119 years.
119 years, 3 straight, and this is coming off. The week before. Oh, sorry, the last game of the All Blacks. After the last game, they've backed my guy Ian Foster,
Yeah.
and they said, you've won that game in South Africa.
Let's do it again. Let's run it back.
You've secured your spot for the World Cup.
So, here's my thing.
Yeah, what's your thing on it?
Why is he still there? He's lost for the first time in 119 years, 3 straight.
3 straight.
Against a coaching staff of Michael Checker, who used to coach the Wallabies, by the way, who couldn't put a team together or win against the All Blacks. And David Kidwell, who coached the New Zealand Kiwis in the Rugby League and couldn't get them past the quarterfinal against Fiji.
Did you know what the key was?
Now I know why Argentina won.
Yeah.
Because he's gone in there and he's hit them with the key is we.
Yeah, the key is we.
The
thing
classic
is,
line from David Kidwell.
Those two coaches honked by themselves.
For any other team.
For every single other team.
But Argentina don't have a bad side.
No, I know that. But it's
Pablo Matera. My
but
guy.
you've got also why is Quinn Tupac still in there?
Yeah.
Real quick.
But it's definitely, it's the coach's fault. He's pathetic.
He
Ian
sucks.
Foster sucks. I'm sick of saying this. I've been saying it for months now. He's now lost, I think, 6 of the last 8 games, Ian Foster.
Yeah.
But it's gotten to the pathetic point where it's not even, Ian Foster's fault now. It's NZRU, New Zealand Rugby Union. Why have they given him a job? And that name right there, the CEO, Mark Robinson. You're a pathetic dog. Get rid of him. I'm sick of it. It's pathetic. If you give any other coach a chance, there might be a chance that they might make the semi-final of the World Cup. But at this rate, we might not even make it out the pools. It's pathetic. I can't believe it. All world-class players in the lineup, and nothing's happening. I don't know what it is, what the disconnect is, but watch then. So they've lost last week to Argentina. They're going to win this week, probably against Argentina, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, we're sweet.
But like you just said, then there's world-class players throughout that lineup, and we're saying Ian Foster honks. Ian Foster does honk.
Yeah.
But there's no accountability on these players.
None.
We've never spoken about the players.
I'm sorry. I've missed that
because
too.
I don't think that's fair. All to blame it all on.
Sam Cane is pathetic. The worst captain in history. Look, Sam Cane shouldn't even be on the field, let alone captaining the side, right?
I don't think he should be in the 22.
Yeah, he should not be in the team. Adi Savia, he's been carrying not only the forward pack, but the whole team on his back all season. How is he not in that number 7 jersey permanently, and how is he not the captain?
He should be.
What's Sam Cane done? What's he doing?
He's done a bit of this.
Yeah, it's a
bit of nothing.
It's a pathetic joke. And then Ian Foster comes out after the last game and asks the All Blacks fans, "Oh, we just need a bit of patience."
We've given you 8 games.
Patience.
But to be fair, though,
He's been the coach since 2019.
Patience.
yeah, he definitely needs to go. But at the same time, like I said, I think that the players need to be accountable because, like, yeah, they were beaten by a good Irish team. Yeah, they were beaten by a good South African team.
An Argentinian team.
Yeah, the Argentina team's not that bad either. Like, we're not playing against... Like, if we were to go and lose to Namibia, then it'd be like, hang on a minute, something's not right.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't think we'd ever lose to Namibia. So we need to get
But we also need to look at, like, these other teams have been chasing us for so long, right?
Yeah.
Now they've caught up to us. And now...
Under the direction of who?
But...
The All Blacks are
Is it
expected to stay ahead of the curve. You know
we
what I mean?
do. We expect them. So now that they're not, it's like New Zealand Rugby League.
I think
they've been average for so long. We just expect that of them now. That they're not going to do it. They might win. They might win one game here and there. People are going to catch up eventually. It's not always going to be New Zealand dominating the rugby. Like, it's just not. You've got to think about it, and like.
But it has been, ever since you could think back to, you know what I mean? It's literally probably one of the greatest sports teams of all time.
Yeah.
And to have a guy come in and just take it downhill from there, it's hard not to blame him.
It has gone
downhill. It's hard not to, because you talk
role.
about the rest of world rugby, chasing the All Blacks and catching up and things like that. Ian Foster should have innovated and built towards the World Cup. You know what I mean? Like,
I get it, but at the same time,
same as
rugby, sport in general. When teams are really good at something, right? It's like Melbourne Storm.
Yeah.
Melbourne Storm have been so good in the NRL for how long?
I wonder
now
if
teams
they'll
are
ever
catching
fall
up.
off. Yeah.
They are now.
Yeah.
They are now. Like they're
fifth?
falling away now.
They're 5th.
Yeah.
But they've been so good for so long that teams constantly, every single year, have been trying to get better so that they can match it with the Melbourne Storm. And teams now are doing that. And it's nothing on Craig Bellamy. There's only so much you can innovate and do. Teams that play against the All Blacks are gonna play better because it's the All Blacks, right? They want to beat the All Blacks.
But it's always been like that.
Yeah, but they've never been as skilled. But I think now there's a lot of teams around the world that are as skilled as the All Blacks.
Better. France is unbelievable. I love watching French rugby.
I haven't even seen the French rugby team play. So I can't comment on that. But I look at that Irish side and the South African side, and there's guys in there that were young, enthusiastic.
I was going to say
Penrith. It's Penrith. They're Penrith.
Yeah,
right? They got young, enthusiastic players. They want to take down the Melbourne Storm.
Yeah.
I look at the All Blacks team, and they are a good side, but they're all old.
Yeah.
Start that, like, Aaron Smith is still probably the best 9, but we need to start filtering him out realistically. How many years does he have left?
Not many at all. I think he just had his 100th start, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, like, they're getting on.
Yeah.
Sam Cane don't even care how many games he's played, how long he has left. Get him out. But like guys,
stand Sam Cane.
there's guys in there that had awesome Super Rugby campaigns, right?
Give him a run.
Stephen Perofeta.
Yeah.
Hasn't even
He
made
gets
the
38.
squad.
He gets 38 seconds against Argentina.
Like, what is
when,
that?
when it's done, they don't even have the ball.
Like, what is that?
Again,
The guy was unreal.
I think that is on Ian Foster not innovating and building towards the future. I think because he's left it so late. It's 12 months away from the World Cup, and it's like you kind of.
There's still plenty of time though.
You kind of I know, but I think they're kind of really working on getting their position set now. But yeah, not giving him 40 seconds at the end of the game
I
is
hate
an
that.
absolute joke.
The NRL do it. I hate that. If you're gonna debut someone, at least put them on the field for a while.
Yeah.
What's putting a kid on the field for a minute 30 at the end of a game gonna do?
And I'm pretty sure Roger got the same thing, like 10 minutes maybe at the end of a game.
Like,
Against Ireland, yeah. He still only played one game, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, 10 minutes. At least you got some time.
Yeah.
But 40 seconds, like a minute, 2 minutes. What's the point of putting the kid out there? Like, why?
And
They
as
don't
well,
even have the ball.
yeah, and we've lost 6 of the last 8 anyway, so why not just... I
That's what
don't
mean,
know
change it up.
why.
They haven't changed the squad, have they? Or they haven't
No.
changed the lineup, have they?
No. No. It's... Oh, sorry. Brody Retallick's on the bench.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo.
So if you lose...
I didn't watch last week's game, so I can't comment on it. I was actually out. But.
I'm pretty sure I watched maybe like 60 minutes. It was a pathetic joke regardless. It was an absolute joke. I think it looked like
What was the score?
they lost by 7 points. It was like,
So
It was like, wasn't
they
it?
lost, but they didn't get pumped.
no, but it was...
Still.
The scoreboard doesn't tell the full story, right?
So they were getting smoked on the
They-
Yes.
they would-
It was like
They were just
dominated.
holding on.
dominating.
Okay.
I think the reason why it was close because
They
I
took
think
so many penalty goals. They took 4 penalty goals in the first half.
But I think All Blacks had
Yeah.
I think All Blacks had the lead in the first half, and All Blacks were the better team in the first half. But Ireland come out and they just played unreal at the breakdown, line outs, pretty much everything they dominated. So
Just Ireland or yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
Argentinian.
sorry, Argentina.
yeah.
Oh look, to all our Irish fans, like we've got a
Yeah.
big following in Ireland. Sorry about that.
He's
Argentina.
all over the place. He's
Yeah.
just so
There's a lot
worked
going
up
on.
the New
you
Zealand
know,
Rugby Union.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But
Fair.
yeah, sorry, where was I?
Ireland.
Oh, sorry, Argentina. They come out the second half and absolutely dominate. The score didn't really
Reflect.
show, but
dominance.
like just the small battles, like
In the ruck and
and dominating the tackles. Like Artie Savia, he got driven back. You never ever see that. I'm not saying he's like that was bad, but that
Ian
just goes to show
Ian
that
Foster's fault that.
100%. If
No leg drive.
yeah.
What are you doing at training?
That's it. But seriously, Ian Foster, I'm sick of saying his fat ass, honky, can't win a game, can't innovate, pathetic name. Like it's a joke.
Watch him come out tonight and absolutely.
It's going to be a 60-0 win to the All Blacks, and then they're going to be, oh yes, we'll go.
Ian Foster's the greatest coach.
And then first game against the Wallabies, smoked. Because the Wallabies, did you see that game?
If
Yeah,
we
they look good against
if we
South
lose to the Wallabies in
Wallabies
the
are looking good,
Bledisloe
bro.
Cup, I might cry. Honestly,
We won't.
Yeah, no
Say
chance.
now we won't.
Oh,
who knows?
I reckon.
Though
I reckon.
No, I don't reckon we will.
they this
Oh,
team
I might even put some money on
honks.
it. Yeah, I might even put some money on it.
Part of the league, is it?
Yeah, but that might be.
That might be a leg coming up.
Bit of a
to
legger.
the time.
But yeah, I'm just absolutely sick of it, and it's to the point where it's like, piss me off watching the games.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, Mark. And like again, the downfall started with the new coach, and if you just have a peek down here, the new CEO's come in about a year after the World Cup, and it hasn't been good since then. The new CEO, Mark Robinson, he's coming in the start of 2020. It's not looking good, bro. A couple months after the World Cup, he came in. So new CEO, new coach. What are we up to?
Big spiral.
And it's like, if you're going to let him keep his job now, are you even going to get rid of him after they lose the World Cup?
Probably not.
Yeah, why would you get rid of him after losing that? If you've just lost the last one.
We'll just keep going down.
Yeah, just
man.
who cares?
All good.
All good. Anywho, that's our little thing on... I promised a short and sweet run on the All Blacks, but I just get carried away.
Little tangent
I
coming
just
up.
get carried away there.
We've got a honker, and
Coach's
it's the
honker of the week.
Honkos.
The Honkos. The Brisbane Honkos.
They suck. We said last episode. You asked the question, Skip, coach.
Wait, hang on. Skip and Coach. Wait,
But actually, who asked the question was Chief. There, Chief.
Chief.
did you ask the question?
No, I didn't ask.
Did you?
It was you. Chief.
Oh, I thought you said Skip or Coach.
Yeah, I'm asking myself the question.
Ah, shit. my
Nah,
bad.
so Chief there asked the question: do the Broncos make the 8? I said no.
What did I
Pretty
say? I'm
Lockie's-
pretty sure I said no.
I think I said yes.
Yeah.
You said yes. You
Now
said the
you look like a
Raiders-
dickhead.
You said the Broncos will stay there, and for some reason, Lockie thought that the Rabbitohs were going to drop out, which was never going to happen. But
And
Those-
the Raiders are in, aren't they?
they're in
The
right now.
tie on points, I think it's about
Their time points is about 46 points differential between them.
46.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
So which means if the Broncos lose at 5:30 today, the Raiders have to lose by like 50 plus
For the Broncos to still
there.
get in.
Broncos need to win, and then Raiders need to lose.
By 50.
No. If
the Broncos win and the Raiders lose.
Oh, if the Broncos win, they're in.
because they're tied on points,
But if the Broncos lose,
Raiders
have to lose by 50, pretty
Yeah.
much.
And if the Broncos win and the
Raiders
Raiders
need
win,
to win.
the Raiders will go through.
yeah,
So if the Broncos win and the Raiders win.
Yeah, the Raiders,
Raiders
will
go through because the differential.
Okay. So in other words, it's not looking good, bruv.
No.
So for the Broncos
But
fans out
I'll put this out like the Tigers.
Who have the Raiders got?
Tigers.
there, Tigers.
Tigers last game.
Good season,
here's-
Broncos,
here's-
though. Good. You had a good crack.
Are you going to
Yeah.
talk about how it's James Tamo's last game?
Yeah.
Potentially.
James Hamo potentially last game.
Yeah.
They weren't that bad last week against the Dragons. They found a way to lose. Now,
Typical Tigers fashion.
yeah, last 10 minutes, absolutely blew it.
Yeah.
About 6-7 errors coming out
Just
of their
choked
own
on it.
end. Just choked it. Were by far the better team and just again found a way. Oh, you know what? We'll do a bit of a Warriors. You know,
Take that one away.
It's
But
de-
you just want to win?
Nah.
Knock on.
No, all good.
It's definitely the Raiders' game to lose.
Yeah, 100%.
Tigers playing for James Tamo's last game at Leichhardt. You
Hard
played at
place to win.
Leichhardt, didn't you, Skip?
Yeah.
How's
I
the
did.
atmosphere?
Probably for an away player, it's probably the worst.
They get a bit
They
chirpy
are
down there at
crazy
Leichhardt, do
out
they?
there. Yeah.
And because they really stepped up for Talmo's 300th.
Yeah.
But going to Leichhardt against the Tigers Sunday afternoon,
Yeah.
they'll be full of piss.
But
And
where do the Raiders sit on the ladder?
Yeah,
Eighth.
eighth.
You said eighth.
Eighth.
Nah. So say if Raiders lose and Broncos win,
Broncos are in.
Broncos are in.
and who's Broncos got?
Dragons. But I don't think Dragons.
Where Dragons
lose.
sitting? 10th.
They're
no
out.
one else
They
can.
can't-
No one else can make it. It's the Broncos
It's
or
just
the
them.
Raiders.
It's just them. They're fighting.
Ooh,
for it.
okay.
The thing. Yeah, that's the thing. If
I hope Broncos lose tonight. I swear to God.
I'm hoping they do, but if they don't, could be on.
Yeah. Well, it's not looking good. Shout out to all the Broncos fans. Good season. Guess who?
Shout out Kevy Walters one time, really taking him to high
Yeah,
places.
yeah. Thanks for keeping Suncorp warm for us this year. Just get you to just move over a bit. Suncorp's our house next year,
Yeah,
so
we're coming.
yeah, we're here now. So yeah, good season. They had a good run at Suncorp, like good 30-year stint at Suncorp Broncos. Yeah, now it's over.
Time to move aside.
Yeah, it's time for the real team
They've
to step up
they've
and
really gone down a dark place the last couple of weeks. The Broncos, they've been getting absolutely whacked.
yeah, they
So-
were kind of
Bit of a fact though. So I don't know if you know, because obviously myself and Coachy, bit of a NRL fanatics.
Yeah.
Bit of stats here and there. But
Finn Addicts, PHIN,
Yeah.
ATIC.
yeah, that's 100% what I meant.
Yeah.
I'm glad you picked up on it.
Yeah, you didn't know.
But
It's all right.
it's because
yeah.
you probably don't have any. Because you got
Wait,
Dodgers gear
so
on,
what
so you
ge- what
don't really
Finn's gear do you have
understand.
on
Yeah.
right now?
I've got the team that has the highest record in baseball
Okay.
today.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
how about
That's
we
fair.
shut up over there, all right,
Yeah.
buddy?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying our team's never lost a game. But anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I was actually going with is that if you concede 50 points in the NRL, in the I can't remember what I think it's in I can't remember what area it is, but no team has won the premiership after conceding 50 points in the season.
like just in the
a
regular season? so just getting like
So yeah,
losing like 30 to 50 kind of thing. that
Yeah.
No one's ever.
no one. Yeah, if you get 50 points put on you, they've never gone on and won a
Interesting.
premiership.
Where are we going with this?
But-
where are we off to with this?
The
little
flip
stat?
side, in the last 10 years, for 12 years, 10 years,
12, I think.
10 or 12. The team that's won the premiership has scored 50 points. Now, there's only 3 teams that have done that this year.
Who?
Melbourne,
Yeah.
Parramatta,
Yeah.
and the Roosters.
And
That could really
wait,
fall
but
into your...
they're all out of the top. Oh no, they're
Para
all
in the top
Para
4.
in the top 4. I was going to say they're all out of the top 4.
That
but
could
Para's
really
in the top
play
4.
into your hot take of the Roosters
Yeah.
taking the championship.
Here's the thing though. Parramatta are versing Penrith first week, and they've been playing very well against them this year.
Or Parramatta.
Pardon me.
I know I've said the Roosters the whole time, but I'm going to go...
Oh, we're flip-flopping.
No, but
flip-flopping.
but listen to my reason why.
Skip
Parramatta are fully healthy.
Yeah.
They are in some awesome form. They've beat Penrith, Melbourne the last couple of weeks. They've had a tough run. They've had a good finals build up.
Yeah.
Coming into week 1, they beat Melbourne twice this year. They beat Penrith twice this year. The only team that have beat them both times they played them. And the only reason I think that they will go on and do a good job is because they're obviously inside the top 4. They get 2 chances, right? But the Roosters last night may have lost Joey Manu.
I seen that.
Yeah.
What's the
That's
go?
what
Calf?
Calf. I don't know the full extent of the injury.
We won't know till later.
We won't know until later. But I think if he doesn't play, that puts them
Massive
massive risk of being knocked out round 1.
Round 1, who they got?
The Rabbits.
Rabbitohs again.
And I only say this because they are already slim as it is outside backs. I know they'll get Daniel Tupou and Joseph Suaalii back next week.
Do they?
They do.
Because I thought it was Tupou groin. So I
No,
wasn't
they
sure
said
if
that they'll get them back.
Oh, okay.
I think they'll play on a Sunday afternoon at Allianz Stadium, which in
Against
fact,
the Rabbitohs.
yeah,
Which is probably a
Allianz
good
Stadium.
thing.
It's looking nice.
I like it.
I
I
love
think
it.
it's and some of the camera angles that
Yeah,
they had last
That
night.
Tedesco run.
I was like,
The fire
damn,
ass.
where'd they get these from?
The technology that they've pumped in there, it's so good.
But I think it's crazy how
It looks completely different, by the way.
it does.
Because I grew up going to the original one.
And I played there.
That honked.
I played there, and and that stadium like it's unreal. Like I was looking at it and like, fuck, I want to go there.
Yeah.
But
That
you know
might
the
be
cool
on
thing
the
that I
old
think,
bucket list.
yeah, you know the thing that I think's like cool that the teams are starting to do is that they're bringing in that walk where they walk through the members section. That must get you so pumped.
I've seen that. I don't know if...
Fan, not a fan.
I'm not a fan of the whole shed right on the field. I like the build-up of,
Walking down the tunnel.
walking down that, like you watch those old, Origin, not old, but like old now, like 10 years ago. Not even just Origins, like you see the players, walk out of the shed, turn their head, and they're kind of just walking out, and the camera's following them all the way out the Spencer's building. It's just so fire. But to have them like you can, like you've seen that they got like a door, and it's just grass, and then it's right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see, because it seems to be the new stadiums thing, just having it.
So just a bit of a. So would you rather say run out at a place like or the Warriors and say Mount Smart with the tunnel? Would you rather run out somewhere?
Well, that tunnel's like in the corner, like kind of away for everything.
So would you say like?
That's the worst tunnel that you
No,
can
no. But I'm actually leading to something here. The Dolphins, their tunnel right in the middle of the field.
Exactly.
Well, this is where I'm heading, and
Yeah.
if you let me get there, would you? That's probably one of the greatest tunnels to ever run out of. I've done it.
Did you say probably?
No, it is.
Yeah,
Definitely is,
I thought you said don't worry.
Probably
Yeah.
slipped out of my mouth. It's the greatest tunnel I've ever run out of.
Yeah. And it's the greatest tunnel in, sports arena history, really.
Yeah, a bit of a touch for old Desi Webb up the top there, and then out to the field.
Exactly.
But you wouldn't know that because you haven't been underneath.
Yeah,
it.
no, I was more of a, elite rugby union player
Yeah.
myself. I didn't really, care for rugby. Like, I could have. I could have
You didn't dabble in rugby.
Yeah,
league
I
as
could have played
much.
at an extremely high level in that sport, but,
100%.
just...
Injuries and stuff.
Exactly. I did my time in rugby union,
Yeah.
representing numerous countries and whatnot. But Tawera Kurbalo.
Oh
Well,
my God, we haven't
Tawera
touched on him
Kurbalo.
We're not going to touch on that because it's pathetic. Get out.
First of all,
does
I just
that
want to
even
ask a
work?
question. Is that allowed?
I do not think that
I
would
know
be
it's never
allowed.
happened, but is that allowed?
I don't think so. Top tier should not be able to represent top tier. If it was a top tier representing a second tier nation, 100%. Go for it.
Yeah, but in rugby union, it's a bit weird with that.
Yeah,
But
rugby union, but weird
Anywho.
all over. But with the old eligibility and all that sort of stuff, I don't get it. But
I don't know how you could just chop and change really quickly like
Yeah.
that. especially New Zealand to Wallabies. So
That's
You
like
represented
the
New
worst one.
Zealand. How are you now going to go and represent the
That doesn't
Australians?
even make sense. Gutless.
Yeah.
nah, it
Weak
works.
gutted dog, as Ricky Stewart would say.
Yeah. As a kid too. It's in his last name.
That's your cousin.
Sorry about that. Where were we? Tunnels,
just wanna-
Redcliffe, greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And everyone knows that. Fins up. That's what it is. And that's what it always will be.
Yeah.
I swear to God. Broncos fans, watch out next year again. Oh my God.
Getting clapped.
And if the Finns lose to the Broncos, it's just going to be scraps at Suncorp. So,
Scrap City, so to
Yeah.
speak. What's your question?
Question for what?
You were building up to something.
no, he said, is
my
it,
I think we
hurry
need to
up
move
then.
on to the 3-cap multi.
yeah, I
Because,
think we need to just
No.
bounce on here.
Keep
bounce
going
on it. I
with
think we
your
need to bounce
tunnel
on
no,
it.
story
because
or
you don't.
He's missed
He's,
the tunnel song.
straight over your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to speak. It's all right, mate.
Yeah.
That was a useless segment from Skip there.
Can we just straight over his head, and now it's our fault.
Can we just bounce onto it, please? Can we bounce on it?
Yeah, we can bounce on it.
Have we got any more news?
No, I think we're moving to 3-cap multi.
Are we?
Well, that's what old Skippy over there.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing else. He's
No.
The last part.
No,
He's done.
don't. See,
How
you're a
about we not?
flip-flopper.
Hurry up. That's it.
Oh, are we doing 3-cap multi? Are we
Yeah.
done for the news? What was that?
That
What was our last
concludes the news.
topic? What was our last topic? I can't even remember.
The Honkos.
Yeah, Hong Kong.
Oh, the Honkos. Anyway, yeah, good season.
Also, wait, hold on.
Oh, here we go. Go.
So Manu was out.
Yeah.
Joe Money. Yeah.
Joe Manu. Also, their enforcer, Warrior Hargraves.
Grubby
He
Johnson.
might have a hamstring issue from last night. 'cause
He might
that's
be a
why-
fat grub.
why he got
That's what he
taken
might be.
off. That Virals
No, Virals was fine.
was he sweet?
Yeah, Virals was
Okay,
sweet.
well.
He was looking to come back on, but they just didn't end up needing him.
Oh, well, that's
So,
fair
so,
then.
so it's not looking good for
Cameron Murray
Mata.
He should not play next week.
got knocked out in the first minute.
Like KO'd severely.
He tried to get up and did.
What
and
the hell? And didn't he get KO'd in the Origin too? Like that's
Yeah.
twice in a year. Jesus
he-
Christ.
He shouldn't play next week. If he somehow plays, then the Rabbitohs just don't care about.
I am
his
very
welfare.
very worried about his well-being
Like
because
long term, that's not good to
long
get
term.
that because he was like out in Origin game 3, and that's twice in a year. Surely that's not healthy. Getting knocked out that badly twice in a year.
he'll end up like Boyd Corner, like just
Having to
to
retire?
the point where it's just getting too bad where you go in for a tackle and
Yeah, well, no, he did.
That's what he'll do.
but yeah. So
Anyhow,
yeah. If Manu's out, Rabbitohs win.
and
for sure.
who picked Rabbitohs to go on to win it? Yeah, the Mantis over here.
I don't think they'll win the comp, buddy.
Shut your mouth over there. Seriously, I've had it.
Yeah, Skip, shut up.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, three cup multi. How did we go last 2 weeks ago?
No good. I don't think anyone won a league.
So Lockie didn't even.
Did Lockie win his leg?
What did he have?
Check, because it was on your phone.
No, it was.
Yeah, no, I didn't write it down. That's my bad. Anyway, we'll
No,
just move on.
he had the Cowboys at minus something, so they would have won by, and they lost. So yeah, not looking good there. Lockie.
Okay,
So
give me
he
some odds
lost.
up. How much is Argentina paying to win tonight?
Ooh.
I think I'm going to go hot because I'm sick of Ian Foster. I want him gone.
Oh, while you're going through that, Rocco Berry from the New Zealand
Rocco.
Warriors not playing today because he's got an injury. Can you guess what that injury is?
You'll never guess it.
It's to do with the leg. It's like a foot problem.
To do with the leg.
What
Sorry,
happened?
it's a foot problem. He's out for the season because he's
Stubbed his toe? No way.
he's got a toe sprain.
Yeah, no, that's heartbreaking stuff.
Coachy's told me, and
god!
what are you doing?
No, that's heartbreaking. I really send my condolences.
You're a professional athlete, and you're sitting a game out for a toe sprain.
Richie McCaw played the last 2 games of the 2011 World Cup, full 80 minutes with a completely shattered broken foot. So
Sam Burgess broke his eye socket, fucking smoked it in the
He
grand
couldn't even
final and
see
played
it on
80
one of his
minutes.
eyes.
It was.
I've got a toe sprain.
I can't play.
I'm out.
Sorry, coach. I'm gonna have to sit this
that's
one
the
out.
season,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He's out for the season with a toe sprain. Heart-rattling
Wow.
stuff.
What a way to end.
Yeah, really.
Rocco Berry. Shout out Rocco Berry.
Rocky.
Injuries.
He's a 3-cap favourite over here.
Yeah.
Rocker.
But how much
Rocco.
Argentina paying to win?
$7
Put it on. That's my leg. 3-cap multi. That's my leg.
to win.
To win.
have them at plus 13.5, so they could win or lose up to 13 points, is paying $1.91.
So what's that?
At
If
the
they
line.
score 13,
No. So they could win, like Argentina could win, or they could lose up to 13 points.
they can win by 13 or lose by 13.
They could, say win by anything.
Yeah.
They could win by anything, or they could lose by up to 13 points. If they lose by more than 13 points, they're out. Like, it doesn't count. But if they lose by 7,
What bet is that? That's good.
that's a line. That's a handicap. It's the line.
So
New Zealand are minus 13.5, which means they have to win by more than 13.5. So they have to win by 14.
yeah.
But the plus 13.5 is Argentina to win or lose by 13.
Win or lose by 13.
But
Under 13?
under 13.
13 and under.
Yeah.
I like that. I didn't even know what that is.
bet, or you
We'll
want-
chuck that on. We'll chuck that on.
Yep. That's your league.
That's a good bet.
And yourself there,
What do we got, Coach?
Having a look.
Coachy.
You're trying to find a value in the market here.
Yeah, he definitely is. And,
I'm going to go with what the Bro Rock has on. Liverpool, I'm going to go with Firmino to score.
Bobby Firmino.
Bobsy.
Let's shout out a little bit there to Lockie. Merseyside derby tonight, mate. Liverpool versus Everton. So my team versus Lockie's team. That's why I worn this today.
Wow.
Just to
Send a
show him.
message.
Just to show him, yeah. You're not on this podcast for a reason today, mate, because it wouldn't be
been-
going well for you.
Yeah.
And that's why I've picked that.
Yeah. So Bobby Firmino to score.
And what's your league? Is that going to play into your league as well?
Yeah, I think it will. So I'm going to go Liverpool to win to 0.
They're going to score.
Liverpool win to 0.
They're going to score nothing. The opposing
Everton will
team.
score nothing. They honk.
Well, brave.
So if they score, we're gone.
Yeah, we're going.
No, I won't do that.
So he's really.
I won't do that.
He's really honked.
That's not what I'm
The
going.
multi. He's
Watch,
not gonna
watch,
do that.
watch
I'll
that
take
be
it
the
away.
only league that wins, and he hasn't picked it now. Who are you picking?
So I'm trying to find.
Yeah, what's your leg?
Bobby
I just want to play
Firmino.
around with your leg.
Your
If that-
third one.
If
so
that,
to speak.
yeah, because you've got the third leg. So I just want to see your third leg, if that makes sense.
$2.60, T. Nice.
Yep.
Bit of value there.
Finds the value in the market. This kid.
And I'm gonna go
I've
ahead.
seen you scroll past Chelsea, not really happy. So I've picked your team. You haven't picked mine.
'Cause I don't know. Your team's up and down, mate. It's a
Not
bit
really.
Of a,
They're paying the leg.
They're versing West Ham.
who?
I was looking at Mitrovic against Tottenham, but
Not much value there. I'm not gonna do that.
who was that?
Maybe we steer away from EPL.
Yeah, actually, you
Not
know
much
what?
value in the market.
I'm gonna go to the AFL. I'm going back to the
we're
AFL.
going
there.
Here we
It's
go.
We are
really
going
grinding my.
Skippy's just for reference. Skippy's AFL 3-cap leg record is I think 0-3 or 0-4.
No, he got
no,
one.
I got
He got one.
0-3 or Owen Jeffrey.
Onak Jefferangi.
He got one, so he's 1-4.
1-3 maybe. If he puts on this bet, it's about to be 1.
Geelong today in their semi-final quarter-final, against Collingwood. I'm going to go Geelong to win 1-39.
1-39, and Johnny Johnson has 16 disposals, and the dude in row M, seat 46,
And Minchie
he'll
Shantz.
get a meat pie and a beer.
Yeah, Minchie Shantz is getting a meat pie and a
Yeah,
beer.
Gone in
for
with a bit of a-
$1.20.
We've gone in with a bit of a all over the shop multi. We've gone away. We've steered away from the NRL.
And
We've gone with the
oh,
soccer,
wow,
AFL, and
Wow,
That'd be
rugby.
a
is this
first.
the first?
I don't know if we can. I don't know if I can do that.
What?
Are you going to flip-flop again, you gutless? He's flip-flopped
How
3
about we
times
just
now.
not?
It's on.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
What's our value? What's our value?
Our value is $10.67.
10.67. You love to see it.
It's pathetic.
Yeah.
And I'm up first. My game's up first, so
I
we'll
think
know.
I think mine is.
No, mine is.
When's your game?
It tells me that mine's ahead of yours. Mine starts at 4:30, so
What time does the next one start?
5:05
Yeah.
And then mine's
It's
at.
got me there.
at 9:30 tonight.
Well, we'll know by the end of tonight whether we've won
Which
or not.
is, you know...
We may find out before.
Yeah, we'll find out in the first leg.
Yeah.
The third leg.
Yeah, well, technically the third leg. Because, yeah, I'm really going to keep my eye on, Skip's third leg tonight as the night
I'm
progresses.
going to be watching. Also, Brisbane Lions have won.
Pitibane Lions.
Wowee.
Brizzy Darks. Was that to be eliminated
That
if
was
they
to be
lost?
eliminated against Richmond Tigers. I don't think they go on and win next week, though. To
Oh,
be
no.
fair. They play Melbourne.
Is that
current champions.
yeah.
No,
Who got beat last night by the Sydney Swans, which was...
Ooh.
Sydney Swans looking good, bruv.
Swannies.
Another red team.
Hey.
So they're your
Grew up,
team, right?
I grew up.
Sydney
I
Swans
honestly,
are
I
now
did.
coming to Brisbane.
Yeah, I did grow up a bit of a Sydney Swans fan.
Well, the more. Why?
Actually, go to our regular grip. Go to your bottom grip. Just to finish off the episode, who's got the grip of the panel?
I've got the three.
So we've got
wrapped around and the pinky resting on the
yeah.
bottom.
We've got the bottom clincher over here. We've got the forefinger mid forefinger, and we've got the
old pinky on the bottom.
The
with
three-finger
with
pinky.
Thumb on the side and just the three just resting nicely. Just
Yeah.
a bit of loose, you know.
yeah. Just leave in the comments who's got the best grip out of
See what I can see.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of control. I've got a lot of control. That's why it's called the four-finger mid, because it is a mid, brev.
Yeah, so just let us know in the comments who's got the best grip out of all of us.
I would personally vote for myself.
Yeah.
I know my grip is very good.
Yeah, like it feels good.
It feels mean.
And that's Coachy's Feel Good of the Week. Anyway, we'll wrap it up there. That was a bit of a clean segment out. Thanks for watching. Episode 9, really throwing them out. Hopefully we'll be back next week. We really wanted to get these weekly episodes done, but yeah, we had a couple hiatuses now. But anything you want to finish off on? Or is that us?
Oh, you'll know what I'm finishing off on
Yeah.
later. So.
Wait, who are you finishing off?
My
what are you
food
finishing on?
My food later.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the episode. We'll catch you later. Next week, week 10. Can't wait.
Wow.
Oh,
See you
that's
next
a
week.
monumental episode.
Yeah. Week 10 giveaway.